me.
On other news, August is coming up, and there's been rumors of the state of play. And we got them pretty quick, like kind of like right after the last state of play for July. We were getting little inklings of rumors for the next state of play. So I was gonna ask you, right? So last time we talked about the state of play, when we were giving predictions and whatnot, and going off of rumors. We were hearing that, all of the talk of like God of War Ragnarok gameplay getting shown at the next PS event. And then we hear about the new state of play and we're thinking like, oh, well, that's obviously the next PlayStation event, right?
Right.
Of course, it was not that.
Mm-hmm.
It was Deathloop. And they showed that as like their main priority. That's
Right.
what it was all about, basically. They showed us indies, but that was what it was all about. Now, this month, we're getting the rumors again of next month. But it's like, not taking it the same way again. You know what I mean? Because these rumors, they're saying like, oh, there's going to be Horizon Forbidden West stuff. There's going to be God of War Ragnarok again, type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of reluctant to even believe that because of what is actually coming out this month. And what they could be, or in the month of August,
Like a Kenna,
and
or something like that, right?
Like
Yeah.
Kenna is the biggest one, but I mean they also have Hunter's Arena Legends, which is one of the games that they had talked about
In the last PS event.
briefly at
Yeah.
the last state of play, and there's assumptions that that's going to be one of the main games of the free games to play for PlayStation Plus,
Right.
for next month.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you feel like they would even show? Having the God of War Ragnarok or even giving us like Horizon Forbidden West? Or is it just that's going to be some fluff and they're basically just going to they're going to showcase Kenna? Because Kenna hasn't gotten a state of play yet.
Okay, so what I think about this is it depends. If this is going to be a state of play, then I don't think we see God of War. I don't think we see PSVR 2.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Horizon Forbidden West, depending on when they're planning to release it. If they're releasing it fairly soon, like October, November
Of this year?
of this year,
You think it's that far done?
well, I thought the game was going to release this year. I was always under the impression that it released this year.
Okay.
They didn't give us a date.
Right.
It looks done. When they play it, it looks done to me.
Right.
I was expecting that game to be released this year. It may not be. I would not be surprised if it pushes to 2022. I'm just saying that game is much. I'm saying Forbidden West to me is much more far along than God of War. I'm saying Forbidden West is the one game there that we've seen quite a bit of already.
Right.
That implies it's pretty much done. And they're just polishing because they showed us a lot of gameplay that looked
For sure.
very done.
Yeah.
The combat looks done. The sneaking looks done. The
They
world
damn near
looks
showed
done.
us
The
like a
water
whole,
looks
like,
done.
area
Yeah,
of
like
a
it
mission or
looks
something
done
like
to me.
Yeah.
They're holding back the date, but honestly, I think they're holding it. It's like in the can. I think it's like a movie that's in the can, and now they're just waiting. When's the right time to drop this thing for the best profit?
Right.
Right. So I think that is a game that I can see them doing a whole state of play on, kind of like with the Deathloop or Ratchet and Clank, where like we might see that.
Right.
But I think they're holding it. I think they're going to hold Forbidden West in a can and wait for the right moment. Therefore, I would think if it's a state of play, it would go the route you're saying, like Kenna or these other big titles that are definitely releasing,
Right.
that are like absolutely releasing.
Right.
But if this is an event, like some kind of event,
Okay.
right, like a showcase event,
Something that's other than a state of play.
yeah,
that
something other
PlayStation
than a
has
state
something
of
to do
play,
with.
like it's like their answer to E3, like an event.
Right.
Then I could see all these rumors hitting. I
Okay.
can see God of War being shown, Forbidden West, PSV2, this event where we're dumping our vision for next year on you.
Right.
Right. And like, this is it. Then I can see all these rumors. So it really, for me, depends on the scope that this thing is going to be in August. This is going to be just another state of play, or is this some kind of event that Sony's prepping for?
No.
And also, they're not going to be at Gamescom, they announced this year.
Right.
So does that mean, once again, they're prepping something big for their own thing, their own deal?
Yeah, I mean what was the last thing that was supposed to have happened? E3, right? And they didn't show up to
They didn't
that.
show that,
And they also
yeah.
didn't give us anything huge around that time. So I mean,
And the
it
state
could
of
be
play they gave us
another-
wasn't huge either.
Right. So maybe it's just another, another quiet moment for them that they're, they just don't have anything that they're willing to showcase to us. Or maybe they're just doing like some extreme long build up, to like a super hyped event with like a bunch of shit that's just got everybody jaw dropped.
Absolutely.
I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's definitely something that I'll be looking forward to hearing more about to see what we expect. I definitely think and would not be upset if they gave us a whole section of Kenna,
Me neither.
for the next state of play, because that's what's coming out. And I feel like that's on a lot of people's radar. It's going to be like, I think it's going to be like the next big, Sony title.
I would agree. Like,
So-
if that's what we get in August, it's just a state of play, and
Right.
it's kind of, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be happy with that because I'm excited for that game. And even the other games that are coming out, if it's Hunter's Arena, I don't know how I feel because PvP or whatever bothers me. But that's a cool looking game. Like, if there's certain games coming out that are really immediate, I want to know about the games that are coming out immediately. I don't want to know about the game that's coming out holiday next year.
Yeah.
Right? I want to know about what I'm playing this month
It's
or next
cool
month.
you mention it, but don't show me
Right.
no shit. Just move on to the stuff
Right.
that I'm gonna get soon.
That
Like,
really
really
pumped
soon.
me up for Deathloop. Like, they did a really great job.
They did,
It
yeah.
really pumped me up. It almost made me go and buy the digital version
Pre-order it.
because I get the 10% off for PS Plus members.
Okay.
But I still want the physical copy. But I'm saying, like, it was so cool that it made me for a split second think, dude, am I just going to pre-order this thing
I
now?
should pull a trigger,
Because it
right?
looks dope.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm fine with them going that direction. Like, I really am. But I'm also excited if they want to do an event, too. I think it would be cool for them to still sit back some of that thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you remember the sales reports, I think in June, Xbox sold more consoles than PlayStation in North America.
Okay.
Not overall worldwide, but
Right,
in
right,
North
right.
America, they sold more. And I'm wondering if that's recourse from E3. People got, hey, wow, that's really cool. Game Pass looks dope. I think I'm gonna go buy an Xbox now. We don't know what that is. I'm just saying it'd be cool if I think Sony came along and tried to steal back some of that thunder and say, hey, no, look, this is the best place to play games.
For sure.
With an actual event.
So,
I love you, me.